Hey. Immediately, I have a problem here. Haha! You gotta love quote 27s. Hello, everyone. I am PyroFalkon, and this is The Precinct. I really like cop simulator games, and I don't know why. They have always just been a genre that I have really wanted to like, and they have all been terrible. But The Precinct is good. The Precinct is the first good police simulator that is not a mod from Grand Theft Auto. It's very good. It's not great, it's not perfect, but it's good. So I'm going to leap right into this without one of these patrols. There is a storyline that kind of doesn't matter. It's trying to be a noir story where you play as the son of the former police chief, and now you are a police yourself. You will precisely one police all over this town. And we are going to go after Viper Vega, the captain of a gang known as the Jarheads, because our overall goal is to stop the gangs in the city who have filled a power vacuum. So we are going to speak to Detective Ferrara for details on our guy, and hopefully I have the volume set right, but boy, I don't know. So we're gonna try. Hey, detective.
The evidence you're collecting is starting to add up.
It's a bit quiet.
Beginner's luck.
Okay.
It's time to bring Viper Vega in for questioning. He's the lead singer of Caviar Lockjaw, and they're playing a show tonight at the Roxy Lounge. I wish every criminal advertised where they were going to be.
Raphael correctly points out that last week we were on the other side of the law with Schedule 1, where I was selling shuggy and tea, and now my job is to stop those shuggy and tea sellers. So, this is not the main, or what I'm doing now is basically the main story quest. Typically, you do standard police shifts to gather enough evidence to unlock a story quest. It's similar to me to Ghost Recon Wildlands, where you had to do a bunch of smaller missions to take down a large criminal, and then you took down enough large criminals to go after the Kingpin. This is similar, but a lot shorter. Ghost Recon Wildlands was like a 40 to 50 hour game. This is apparently like a 12-hour game, so I've already played a lot more than I realized just to test it out. There is even an upgrade tree, which once I stop my car, I'll show you. So, like, these are all the skills you can have, and the blues are the ones I own, so I've got more than half of the tech tree. Oh, shoot, and I have another upgrade here. I really did not mean to play the game this much, but I really enjoy it, like I said. There are some issues with it. The physics are a bit funky, and the shooting mechanics are a bit funky. They don't feel good to use all the time. So, for example, your car feels like a Matchbox car as it's driving through paper mache. Everything in the city is destructible, and it's a little too destructible.
Well, it can't be as bad as Clarice's violin recitals. Love that girl to pieces, but a musician she is not. Okay, let's try to make this quick. Hopefully it comes quietly. A lot of bystanders up there, so you'll probably want some non-lethal weapons on hand. Switch things up at the trunk if you need to.
Well, I've got myself a taser, so I don't know what else I would need. At least I think I have a taser. Yes, I have a taser. I could also have a baton. I guess I don't need the fire extinguisher, so I'll grab my police baton. So you'll immediately see how weird the fighting is in this game because... Okay, my baton is up. Okay. So, hi, Viper Vega. You ain't taking me alive, he says.
What you want, pig?
Mr. Vega?
Who's asking?
The ACPD. We'd like you to come down to the precinct to answer a few questions.
Oh, you don't fool me. This is a frame-up. I'm not going down that easy. Jawheads, we got some pigs who want to get roasted. Let's show them how we fry bacon around here.
Very nice. Okay, So apparently they're actually shooting at me. One oddity with the cover system is you can only duck. Oh my god, that's now very loud. You can only duck behind low things like I'm doing here. You can't, like, be around. Oh, did not realize shit was destructible. You can't stay around the corner of a building. Also, the shooting's a bit funky because when you hit the button to aim... Ah! See, this is all I can do. All I can do is kind of hide. I can't take cover behind the thing, which is weird. So you can see my crosshair there, and the game moves in 2D, but when you're out on your feet like this, then the cursor is in 3D. It's just strange. It's a very odd feeling. Wow, and Nick apparently can't shoot worth a damn. So aiming is strange, and there is an auto aim assist, which I do have on, but it's not great. Okay, 2 of them surrendered. You insta game over if you use too much force. So I can't just shoot the people who are surrendering. And your AI partner, as you can see there, is 100% invincible. So he's just kind of hanging out and taking 1,000 bullets. And I'm just going to let him chase the main bad guy while I clean up a little bit. Very nice that there are ammo boxes everywhere. So, like I said, it's not great. Like, this game is not going to win any awards. There's a lot of jank. Oh, he's coming this way. Taser!
Stop resisting.
I didn't even get the taser off. There you go.
See what you're doing? This is an obvious ploy to suppress our message. The system always tries to destroy what it can't control. Stay strong, Jawheads. This just proves we're right.
Yeah, you can feel however you want about it. They're just doing our jobs. Come on, kid. Let's get this palooka down to the station.
You have the right to remain silent.
Okay. So, you stay cuffed. I'm gonna go deal with the rest of the people here. So you restrain.
Right to remain silent.
Press X to Mirandize. And I actually don't think I'm going to get experience points for this part of it, since this is storyline, but I'm not sure. I do like that the game just kind of threw me a curveball, because he's all, you should have some non-lethal weapons, and then everyone just shoots at me and I have no choice. Do I actually...
The right to remain silent.
I don't think I can... Yeah, the game doesn't even care about the rest of the people. Okay, we're just going to leave him handcuffed and leave him on the street. Someone will get him eventually. Search for items. So, you can have the game delegate paperwork, which is where you add... Well, this is a bad example because I can't even add charges. When you're normally on the street, you're the one who says who or what they did. But I guess for storyline objectives, it kind of makes sense that this does not happen. So, okay, nothing to see here, folks. I'm gonna just walk our lead singer jerk over here to the car. The game is very tropey. Your partner is a guy who's like 2 weeks away from retirement, so it's great. I kind of assume he's going to die. Like, if our 2 weeks away from retirement guy does not die, I'm almost going to be disappointed. During the tutorial, they also sort of give you a hint that you can play semi-peacefully. If you want, you can just do traffic violations and, oops. That's fine. Call your insurance company. You can just do parking violations and traffic crimes and never respond to stuff like the police chases and the shootouts, and you can never pursue... You can choose to never pursue the gangs. But you'll never finish the game that way either, so... It's interesting. It gives you a semi-illusion of choice, you know? Alright, everybody out. Am I just running around with my gun out?
Just relax, will ya?
Wait a minute. Yes, I am. Here, put that away, Nick. You don't need to be holding your pistol the entire time you're driving. Alright, let's go book him. I'm not a loose cannon. I'm an efficient police. Alright. Here we go. Book you at the desk for RICO assault and evading arrest. Processed. And now more storyline. Go to interrogation room. You got it, game.
Cancelling our show just pissed off a legion of jawheads, cop. You better watch your back.
Oh, I'm quaking in my boots. Listen, if you wanted to play your little songs, you should have kept your nose clean. Bert.
It's Viper Vega. Get it straight.
Says Bert Wachowski on your birth certificate, though, doesn't it? Let's stick with that. You're looking at a lot of time here, Bert. I suggest you can the attitude and start telling me what you know.
And I suggest you shove it up your arse. I'm not giving you Razor, or Annie, or anyone else.
Yeah, you're a regular bank vault. How am I ever gonna get any information out of you? Cordell, you heard him. Keep an eye out for any evidence about jawhead higher-ups named Annie or Razor. You can head out. I'll get this punk booked.
Cool. So now we can go to our main objective, or our next sub-objective. Caviar lockup. Punk sensation Viper Vega busted for gang crimes by Bree Bookman. We still haven't met Bree Bookman. I kind of assumed it would be a love interest, but they haven't gone down that route either. So yes, the next underboss over there is Aggro Annie. And we need 10 pieces of Jawhead's evidence in order to go after her mission. So that is the gameplay loop. You do normal policing to get vital evidence against the underbosses and eventually the boss of the gangs. Then you go after that particular person, and the cycle repeats as you work your way up the hierarchy. Also, this game has long loading times, which is weird. Anyway, oh, good. Okay, we're going to do this real quick. So, as it says on the top right, I can unlock the next location in the game by issuing 10 valid parking tickets in Parking Zone B. And although we could go after Dmitry Popov here, I'm going to just do this shift so I can show you how it works. Because this is kind of a review. I should have put review in the title. But anyway, so we're going to do some parking violations in Parking Zone B. Hopefully get 10 valid ones, but we can take that over the course of multiple shifts if we have to. And it's a 6-hour shift, and I don't know how long that is in real time because I didn't have my stopwatch. I think 1 hour is about 3 minutes in the, or 6, I don't know. I think, yeah, I think 1 minute is 3 seconds, so 1 hour would be 3 minutes, I think, is how it works. The clock's down there in the bottom left corner if anyone wants to whip out oops, sorry, Kelly. If anyone wants to whip out a stopwatch and see how long that is. So we're just going to drive around our little patrol sector over there that's highlighted purple and see if we can find any jerks who are... Okay, so there's a street fight.
Understood.
Nah, I didn't see anything. You guys are good. It's fine. I mean, this could be... abandoned call out. It's fine. This could be the Street Fighter universe. If two guys want to duke it out on the street, you know, who am I to stop them? I'm here looking for parking violations. Okay, like, is this guy next to an expired meter?
Patrol, we report
It is
a
not.
possible DUI in Linden.
So, while you're driving around on a normal patrol, there are these call-outs. You can ignore them if you want. There's even an option where you can just suppress all call-outs if you want to focus on driving. So, like here, call-out options, turn off. So now, no one's going to bother me while I look around for parking violations, and I just found 2. So you can't be pointed in the opposite direction of traffic. So you, opposite to traffic direction. And then, excuse me, and then boop. So you can play the game as much or as little as you want. There's even options here in the callout options where add offenses, manual, automatic. You get an experience point boost if you do everything yourself. But if you just want to pretend you're a cop, that's okay. And then Kelly will worry about adding all of the offenses and everything. So it will take a bit long. See, I see a street fight or a gunfight over there. In the distance, there's a gunfight happening, and I mean that just seems dangerous, man. Someone's really got to call 911. I'm looking for parking violations. So again, you can play the game however you want. The closest game that made an actual, the city will pay for that. That made an actual decent police simulator is a European company. They made a game called Patrol Officer Simulator, I believe, which I also own, and it uses a very similar interface as to this game, so it makes me wonder if the developers of this game borrowed the ideas of that interface to make the Precinct, which is not a bad thing. I mean, you know, whatever. There is no game that is 100% brand new. So, oh, someone's on the sidewalk. Can't have that. Okay, this is good enough. You, how could you with the illegal driving? Alright, coming back into the car, Kelly. There's also a lot of shortcuts where if Kelly can't reach the car in time, he'll just magically teleport there. And also, if your car is a little out of Kelly? Kelly, you want to get in the car, or... Cool. Pathfinding jank. If you drive far enough away, you can just teleport your car to you as well. Like, there's a lot of things you can do in the game that... the game understands what it is, and it's not trying to be the super hardcore police simulator. Alright.
Wrong call there, kid.
Oh yeah, that wasn't obstructing a fire hydrant. I'm sorry, you're on the opposite direction of traffic. That's it. I'm paying attention. It's fine. I'm a good police. You're on the sidewalk. Haha! And I collected an evidence somehow, and I don't know how. Okay. So, the advantage with doing the call-outs is that you get your vital evidence that you're trying to get, usually, when you do the call-outs. So, right now I'm basically working on unlocking a new location for my patrols. I'm not really doing much for my efforts on, you know, stopping the gangs. But it's okay. And again, the game does not care if you play like that, and it's fine. Is it 18 minutes, then, for my shift? That's probably true. Oh, I'm not in my patrol sector. This is fine. I can just K-turn in the middle of the street. I am a police. It's something I can do. There's also a subplot about how you're supposed to infiltrate this underground illegal car racing thing. And for that, it gives you the excuse to turn this into a racing game. It's not really all that well written. It exists as a premise, and that's about it. Oh, good, the shootout's done over there. Excellent. I'm sure everyone came out just fine. So in the current area that I'm in, I've gotten all the races. There are also stunt jumps, which is what this is for. And it's sort of like GTA or even a frickin' game like Assassin's Creed, where it's kind of like icon clearing. You just want to try to do everything to get things, so... Whoopah! Oh, that didn't actually give me credit for anything. It's just... Oh, there it is. Minimum jump distance not reached. I see. Excuse me. I am focusing. I'm focusing on doing my wicked cool stunt jump. So if I need to get a bigger head of steam, I guess I need to start like here. Alright, let's do this. Excuse me, everyone. I'm doing a stunt jump. This is fine. I'm a police. Still need more distance. There's a way to change your vehicle too, but I'm not sure how to do it. I think I might have to go back to the police station and maybe you eventually get some sort of super cruiser or something. Oh, also to show how this game is very not realistic, now that half of my car has fallen off itself, we're just gonna drive into the shop and there we go. We now have a perfectly functional 100% beautiful car. Which is great, because the one time everything was on there's gunshots, it's fine. That happens. There was one time when my driving set my car on fire, and I just drove into the shop while it was on fire, and everything was fine after that. 100% realism. How could you do illegal driving, says Pyro doing illegal driving. Is it really? Call the cops. I'm sure they won't care, because I am the cops. It's probably fine. Oh, here's a race I haven't done yet in this zone. I can see it's got a pink icon on the map, so I haven't done it yet. Oh, well, that's fine. So you can see just how much destructibility is in the city with this, so...
You're making some strong moves out there, kid. Let's see if you can make lightning strike again.
They don't explain who Cody is. He's just a guy that we're trying to, I guess, arrest? I think he's in charge of the illegal street racing circuit. So, just whenever you're on a shift, you can randomly go to a race. And this is fun. Excuse me! Okay. So, the AI is not great in the racing. They're fast, but they still smack into things. And although, yeah, like I said, it feels like you're driving a Matchbox car through a bunch of paper mache. Everything's a little too light. It turns a little too sharply. And once you're bouncing around like that, there's not really that much damage to the car. So, the physics are a bit wonky. There's still enough physics that you can sort of master what you're doing. Like here, when you take turns, it's best to just lay off the accelerator. Oh my god. It's best to just lay off the accelerator rather than tapping the brake. What the fuck? Oh, that's one lap? Alright, restart. I can do this. The power consumed me? No, it's fine. I'm perfectly logical and normal. Alright, let's try this again. That's the first race I didn't place first in. I would like to get these cars too, but again, since the story is sort of this really... Like, the story is a shell to give you an excuse to do everything else in the game. These cars are just provided for you. I think it'd be cooler if, and I mentioned this in another game we did for the channel, that if you wanted to mix being a cop with driving, they should have done it in a way where, like, you impound a car for whatever reason, and then you can use that car in your racing or something like that. You know, basically make the two objectives... There we go. That wasn't even hard. That was nothing. I wonder if the game has dynamic difficulty. And all you get is experience out of it. There's no money in the game. The only thing you ever get for anything is experience points. And those are added up at the end of the day, so I can't even buy any new upgrade tokens now. I have to wait until the end of my shift. It's fine. It's just a design decision. I would have just tried to make things a little bit more, with synergy, because it just otherwise feels a little disconnected. It's just, here's a thing you can do, here's another thing you can do. So, I don't know. There still is no perfect police simulator out there, but this one gets the closest that I have ever played, and I've had a ton of fun with it. Alright, get in, Kelly. We got our 10 parking violations, so I'm going to turn callouts back on. And if someone is doing a crime, I can anti-crimes them while we're just kind of hanging around for this last 40 minutes of game time. So then I can go do the next big story quest. He just... I'm not gonna pull him over just for tossing a coffee cup out of his frickin' car. It's fine. Have you seen the amount of damage I've done? It's fine, Kelly. Oh, they do have the cool slide over the hood of the car for no reason. So that's fun. Alright. Whoop. Alright, get in the car. I guess when we go back to the police station, I'll see if I can change vehicles, because I still have never done that. This is the very first cruiser you get, so... I know I've even unlocked, like, an SUV and a pickup truck, and I don't know how to... I don't know how to cars. Which, if you've seen me drive, you see how that's true. Oh, motor vehicle theft. I will accept. Alright, that U-turn's fine. So now we're in a police chase. You, pull over! Nope, come back. I gave him a chance. Alright. Oh gosh. Trying to thread the needle. See, that's the thing. I try to do this like a normal human being. I don't try to, like, just drive on the sidewalk. Wow, this is actually working. He's gonna pull over, probably. Oh, God! Okay. Yep. Let's check your ID. Hello, Richard Thomas with the amazing mustache. Appears annoyed. Yeah, I would be too. Alright, search for items. How you doing? Okay, he's clean. Use breathalyzer. He's sober. Okay, so we're going to add offenses. So he stole the car. He evaded arrest. He sped. So these are all the correct offenses. If I do something wrong, like vehicular homicide, I get an X, and I'll lose experience now at the end of my shift. And I guess that's it. He didn't carry anything illegal. So you are under arrest. So since I've ended my shift, I'm going to escort him myself back to the police station.
Go to your desk to end your shift.
Yep, hop in, Kelly. Alright, we gotta figure out how to get out of here. That's fine. All of that was fine. Alright. Excuse me, folks. Pardon me. Yeah, it's okay. This is official police duty. It's fine. All of this is fine. Alright, so we're gonna head back to the precinct, and like I said, I guess for the next shift I'll try to figure out how to change cars, because I still don't know how. Alright. Come on out. Alright, let's go, buddy. My turn to drive? Ha ha, you're very funny. Alright, let's get in here. Alright. Hello, officer whose name I've never learned. Yep, please book Richard Thomas. I did read him his rights. Processed. Okay. Cool. We're done with the day. Yeah, that is about 18 minutes. So I bet the clock is about 3 times as long as... Or like 1 minute in the game passes in 3 real-time seconds. Alright, so we got a bunch of standard evidence, which does not help us get any closer to aggro Annie. but we are ready to take down Nikolai Popovich or whatever the tits his name was. I do not need a friggin' Uzi. Thank you, game, but I'm good with the rifle and the pistol. Alright, so we unlocked a new parking zone, and this shows the leaderboard because it gamifies how good we are as cops, and we're not competing with actual other players, it's just arbitrary. We didn't do a lot of anti-criming, but we did some anti-criming. We're not the worst cops on the force, and that is what I'm shooting for. The not the worst. I think every game Pyro plays, if given a chance, he will play it like GTA. No? I'm not a Chaos Gremlin. Who would think I'm a Chaos Gremlin? Alright, so let's go after Dmitry Popov of the Crimson Serpents. So this will be the one-shot mission again. We'll just have to talk to Detective Lee. He's the one who's in charge of dealing with the Crimson Serpents. Hey, buddy.
We got some decent intel out of that dirtbag Troy regarding the big weapons shipment coming in. Combined with the evidence you've been collecting, we're pretty confident we know the time, the place, the works. The last piece of the puzzle is to catch the perps in the act, so we're not rushing in guns blazing on this one. We wait until the handover is complete, then intercept the vehicles as they head away from the docks. I want you in the chopper with Martinez, tracking targets to help our units on the ground. I'll ride Hurt over the radio.
Oh good, I like flying. This is something that is not in any other police simulator that I'm aware of. Not even the GTA mods, I don't think. Because if you're flying in a police helicopter, your job is to track. Your job is not to, I don't know, go Vietnam War on people. So, like in the GTA mods, you know, it's all about... Let's see... I actually know that when you fly a helicopter, the main pilot sits on the right. So, we'll be over here. Not that it matters. So anyway, when you're in a helicopter here, all that really matters is that you get your spotlight on whoever you're trying to track. So this is cool. This is only my third mission I've done in the helicopter so far. So we're just going to have ourselves a little flight, a little happy flight. I've played Microsoft Flight Simulator. I know how to do things. Actually, I don't. I'm fucking terrible at Microsoft Flight Simulator's helicopter. But that's another matter. I'm sure I won't crash into buildings here or anything else. Alright.
There goes the first one. But here comes another. Get the spotlight on him and keep it there.
You got it. I'm just going to ignore that other guy, I guess. So yeah, this is just an aerial chase. You just have to keep the spotlight on your target, and then you call in help when your little icons at the top are charged. So cruiser backup, go.
Dispatch to 84, message received.
So there goes that cruiser who's smashing into everything and not actually doing any pursuits. That's fine. And then call for backup, spike strip. And the spike strip just randomly, like, works. Like, it's just magic. They don't actually have to set up a spike strip. So, we need another cruiser. Come back here. We need another cruiser.
I need some backup.
10-4.
We basically need all of the cruisers on this.
Vehicle was last seen in Springwood.
Oh, I guess he's shooting now. The little exclamation marks by his icon are showing how much force you are authorized to use. So I guess he's shooting at people. Yup, I see the bullets being fired. Guys, you gotta do better. Send out the riot van. Use 3 different support options to catch a single suspect. Thank you, achievement. This seems like the kind of game I'd be willing to path to platinum also, because it's not hard. That's the other thing with this game. It is not hard. This is literally playing cops and robbers. Okay, so the blue bar under the red bar is health, blue bar is like morale. So the more you shout at them, the more their morale goes down, and they'll eventually peacefully stop. So that's what I'm doing here. You just have to spam the button. I kind of don't like that system, because you shouldn't have to mash the button. Their morale should just go down. If you're going to have that system at all, then their morale should go down automatically, in my opinion. Okay, cool. We got him. Am I going to call for backup? I don't need to. Okay, let's go. Yep, let's go after the other guy. That took me so long, you would have thought that he would have escaped by now, but I think what's going on is it's just story-based. One of the common complaints in the Steam reviews is when you're on foot, when you're dealing with street crimes, the radius of when someone escapes is awfully small. So if there are two criminals, you can only chase one, and the AI doesn't really know how to chase the other one. And so typically... Ooh, now I have to do a little searching. If there's two suspects and they run in opposite directions, probably one of them is going to escape. You can't just split up from your partner and have your AI partner chase one while you chase the other, unfortunately. And this game is not multiplayer, so there's nothing you can do about it.
Suspect vehicle identified
Oh,
on Fenwick East.
I got him. I got him. Alright, so spike strip first, because that'll slow him down.
10-4.
And then cruiser backup. And then we just start spamming the pull over you jerk button. Press X to yell. Oh, that isn't hurting his blue bar. Wow, this dude's really wanting to hang on then. Huh. First time that's okay. Yeah, trying to maintain spotlight coverage. Okay, now his blue bar is going down. Riot van, help. Yeah, I'm trying. He's moving.
Suspect vehicle identified on...
Why am I trying to follow the road when I'm in a helicopter? It just freaking cut corners me. This is one of the slowest ass helicopters I think I've ever had the pleasure of flying. Go, cruisers, go. There we go. Now I can get them. Spike strip again. Can't. Okay, never mind. Okay, now spike strip. Again.
Copy that.
Yeah, the helicopter's really slow. I don't... It also turns on a dime. It's easy to fly. The controls are simple enough. But... this is the one who is the more important one, I think. So I probably should have gone after him first, but whatever. Cruiser, help!
10-4.
Oh, there's spike strips! Oh, he turned around! I didn't realize the spike strips were real. I've used that option before, and their tires just magically explode. So maybe that's a shortcut the game does sometimes. Huh.
Okay, team. All vehicles and our prime suspect are accounted for. All units, return to the precinct for debriefing.
Yep, returning for debriefing. Let's turn this way. There we go. And plunk. Okay. Well, let's head to the interrogation room, see what they have to say.
It's been a while, Popov.
Terrence Lee. You look thin.
You know me. I just like to stay hungry. Your boss has been leaving quite a trail. Looks like I'll be getting a meal pretty soon here.
Ah! We both know you have nothing on Mr. Wong. That's why they put you on this loser of a case. You and this boy.
That boy is Chief Cordell's son. Show a little respect. He's got more integrity in his pinky toe than you've got in your entire crew.
Oh, my apologies, baby Cordell. Didn't know you'd gone into the family business. Guess it made sense, given how well it went last time.
You don't have to stick around for this, Cordell. I'll finish up the details and get him back to his cell. Go get some shut-eye. You've earned it.
They haven't said much backstory yet, but I sort of have this suspicion that Dad was a crooked cop, but we haven't gone that far yet. Popov goes to the Weasel. What? Oh, Popov goes to the Weasel. You suck, Bray Bookman. Gang Capo arrested following arms shipment seizure. Alright, so now we can go after the boss, Charles Wong. So I need 10 pieces of evidence against the Serpents and 10 pieces of evidence against the Jawheads in order to keep going with the bosses. Helicopters, yes, can turn on a dime, but there's drift. Like, Nick's a little too good at piloting helicopters, or, realistically, the controls are super easy. This is an arcade game. I mean, not literally, but it uses arcade controls. Yes, the average civilian helicopter tops out at 75 to 150. That dude was not going that fast. I should have been able to deal with him. Okay, to unlock the next location, do 12... Well, we already did parking violations. Let's do an on-foot patrol. So that's an... Oh, actually, you can also just do a custom shift. So, custom shift. We're going to do an on-foot patrol, a regular patrol. We'll go... Let's see. Resolve 5 crimes in Brookhaven and Potato Hill. So I guess that's where we'll go. Start time, let's do a night shift. So we'll start at 8 p.m., duration 6 hours. Yeah. So you can customize your experience a little bit. I like doing stuff at night. There's more crimes at night, and I've mentioned before in other streams, one of my favorite lighting effects in real life is seeing police lights at night. Not because I'm a policeophile or something. It's not that I like crimes. I just like that lighting effect. The blue-red blinky light. I like it. And, excuse me. In movies and TV shows, I always like the scenes that take place at night when actors are speaking and delivering their lines, and you're seeing those lights, the alternating red and blue, hitting their faces as they're speaking. It's just cool. I like the lighting effect. Pyro, do a 24-hour shifty workout. Not for the stream. I've been tempted when I've seen that. But, so a good example here, the other game I've mentioned, and I may do it for a stream if there's enough demand, called Officer Patrol Officer Simulator, something like that, is when you have a car like this that's parked in front of a hydrant, part of your job is to call in a tow truck. And the game is so janky that oftentimes the tow truck gets stuck in traffic. And then but if it gets there and it successfully grapples the car. Street brawl, I accept. Come on, Kelly. Why did you draw your weapon? What the fuck is happening? Oh, it's right here. Okay.
Drop the piece, scuzzbag. Hands up now.
Okay, that doesn't help when I see you do it. No, what? Here, restrain. Jesus. Alright, see... By the time I get to the... Okay, I don't know where the other guy went. Yeah, I think, I'm just gonna say he escaped. Oh, wait. I see a... There was a report of him over here. Hold on. Okay.
Police, drop it now.
Support is standing by.
Gotcha.
You have the right
Jesus.
to remain silent.
I like that it told me not to shoot. because clearly I was looking at the wrong person. Okay. Oh, there he is. He's got the firearm.
Drop the weapon.
Alright. That's a serpent. He's wearing the serpent outfit, so I can probably get vital evidence this way. Okay. So I think that was 2 different crimes that were happening at the same time, and I just got unlucky? Alright, you.
Control,
Let's see your
check
ID.
this one for priors.
James Lafferty.
Now.
Okay. Search for items. He's wanted for mugging. So, I sort of lost the plot and who... Okay, so that was an assault with a deadly weapon was what was called in. So, evading arrest, assault. He's wanted for mugging. I guess that's it for him? Yeah, I guess that's it for him. Okay, you're under arrest. The game does not tell you if you missed one. It only tells you if you did one that...
Subway station.
Uh-oh.
10-4, detective.
Okay. The game does not tell you if you missed a charge. It only tells you if you assigned a charge that you should not have assigned. So this is another subplot that's going on. There is a serial killer who's doing theatrical killing. The second victim was like a drug dealer who was tied up with their own drugs, which was interesting. The first victim was a guy who like managed to get a bunch of money through bribery and extortion, and they killed him by stuffing all that money down his throat, which is a hell of a statement to make. So I just noticed the clock disappeared, so I guess the game is just like on pause while I examine this part of the storyline. Excuse me. Very important police work. I think Raphael's right. Come to think of it, the first time I was in a car in this game, the very first thing I did was run a red light. So I might actually play all these games like GTA. I don't mean to. I just have a lead foot. Alright, what's going on here, folks? Let me turn up the volume for y'all. That is not how police tape works. Oh, this is spooky. Cool. First time I've had to do that. Alright. I love the lighting effects in this game. Like, the lighting effects are better than they have any right to be. So, okay. So, let's see the victim here. How you doing, Ferreira?
Third body on the tracks. The power's been turned off and the train stopped. See what you can figure out so we can get the line open again.
I mean, is it safe for me to jump down on the tracks? I hope they stop the trains. Alright, how you doing, buddy?
He's covered in empty envelopes. His body appears to have hundreds of tiny incisions.
Death by 1,000 cuts.
Got another card fragment.
Nice.
Okay.
Found an ID. Dispatch, I need a background check on a Wilson Stanfield. Specifically, any recent court cases against him.
Checking the records now. I have a Wilson D. Stanfield. Last year, he was found not guilty of...
Let me guess. Extortion.
You got it. 3 counts.
How'd you figure that out?
The dark envelopes. It means blackmail.
I'm sorry, what? Dark envelopes means blackmail? That is an Akamura and Lena worthy pun. I'm impressed.
All these envelopes have razor blades attached.
This guy's a real charmer.
Okay, we're good.
I'll take it from here. You can get back to your designated duties.
Cool, thanks, buddy. Alright, let's go. Go back to our patrol. Yeah, this is the sprint speed. Nick is a bit slower than most of the criminals that you have to chase down. So, for better or worse, it just is what it is. It's one of the rules of the game. Alright, come on, Kelly. Kelly ran through the police barricade sign. Just knocked that shit over. Alright, where do I need to go? Where's my patrol? It's like here. I was in Potato Hill, I think. So, here. Alright. Excuse me, everyone. I'm on very important police business. Alright. Just gotta get back to Potato Hill. Like with any game, once you're used to the physics, it's not so bad. But just, especially since I've recently played SnowRunner, all of the vehicles in this game feel just a little too light. But it's fine. I'm used to it now. It's just, I don't know. It's not even me complaining. It's just interesting. It is something you have to get ready for. That the vehicles are light and all of this stuff is paper mache. Alright, I'm going back to the station because I want to see if there's a place I can change my vehicle. Because the garage is back here. That was like that when I got there, and no one needs to worry about anything else. Okay, I think it's here? Yes, okay. So can I just pick whatever the fuck? So... Oh, I see. Okay. Police Buzzard GTX. Alright, that's probably the fastest vehicle. Like, not only is it a muscle car, it looks like a fucking Mustang. But there's no room for passengers, so I bet this is, like, the fast vehicle. I should be using this if I want to do the stunt jumps. I have the station wagon unlocked. But I really just like the... Wait, can I... Does that mean I can use the unmarked one? Can I actually drive this? Hold to smash window. Won't let me smash the window. Okay, it's fine. Well, I haven't ever tried out the station wagon. Let's give it a shot. Get in, partner. The number on the top of the car just randomly it updates to your patrol car number, so now this is car 84. Let's give this a try. This is definitely heavier. It has an acceleration I don't particularly care for. Yeah, this one's a lot slower. Ah, but it has a higher top speed. Okay. And it's heavier enough that it feels a
Littering
little
activity
bit...
in this location.
Understood.
Okay.
Copy.
On our way, dispatch.
What have you done? You littered. Put your gun away, Nick. What the fuck's wrong with you? No, don't force them out of their car. Oh, that was considered him evading arrest. Okay, I guess I did things right.
You have the right to remain silent.
Alright, so we're just gonna stand in the middle of the street.
Central.
Let me see
Requesting
your ID.
a 1029 on the subject.
Whiner. Yeah, you are
Checking
a whiner.
database for records.
Search for items. Oh shit, he's wanted for a hit and run. Oh, well, this worked out. This is what you get, man. This is why you shouldn't litter, because then I wouldn't have an excuse to pull you over and check your ID. Alright, so we add offenses. So he's wanted for a hit and run. He technically evaded arrest. And he littered. Okay. So he didn't have anything illegal on him, though, so we arrest suspect. Now call an escort unit. And now I don't have to be here anymore. Alright, come on in, Kelly. We are doing call-outs, right? Yeah. I'm just surprised I haven't found any important evidence. Oh god, I hate this car. This station wagon sucks. It's got a higher top speed, and it's easier to turn. it's easier to turn, but man, it has such a slow acceleration. This one probably could be better for our stunt jumps too if we wanted.
Multiple reports of a 1031 robbery in...
No, we're gonna ignore that one. There's a yellow icon here next to me. This is a bar. Because again, this is a noir story. So if you need help with getting some basic evidence, then you just go into the bar and they will help you out. There's a particular CI that will talk to you and he'll give you info. And I just realized I never turned down the volume. Sorry, folks.
So you're finally trying to go after Charlie Wong, huh? I've had a couple of run-ins with Wong over the years. Guy knows what he's doing. Runs a tight ship. Behind the scenes, though, look out. That is one scary mofo. His backup has a backup, if you know what I mean. He's usually holed up in the Jade Emperor, his club. That's the thing about keeping a high profile. Everyone always knows right where to find you.
Thank you, Antonio. Very helpful. All right, so there we go. Vital evidence collected on the Crimson Serpent. But that dude only helps you once per boss. So for all other evidence for him, I'm going to have to... I just broke a sign. For all other evidence for this guy, I'm going to have to find it on the streets. And the only way you find it on the streets is... Excuse me... Taxi cab. The only way you find it on the streets is to do the work. Oh yeah, this is... I'm supposed to be doing an on-foot patrol. I forgot. Okay, let's just wander. Kelly, you alright? Gonna go ahead and assume you were not hit by a car. Now we are doing anti-crime-zing. I just saw a guy running off in a random direction, so he might have been a thing. Don't park in front of fire hydrants. How you guys doing? Hey!
Received.
Come back here.
Stop there. You have the right to remain silent.
Have I talked about that yet? When you hit the button to initiate a tackle, the game just ragdolls your character toward the enemy or the target, the subject, whatever. It just ragdolls him. It doesn't use a canned animation.
Right to remain silent.
Oh, thank you, Kelly. Kelly took care of all that for me. Okay, cool. Sometimes Kelly will just take care of it for you. Which does help when there's two people, but he doesn't do it very often. So sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. In that case, Kelly did all of the work for me so I can just get back to my patrol.
Can I have a unit to respond to snatch?
Oh no, there's a mugging. I accept.
Portalo Hill.
Okay, that's this way. Oops. Oops. Alright, let's get our taser out, just in case we need it.
You're out of options, dirtwad.
Ah! I tased him, but there was no option to just slap the cuffs on him, so he got another shot in on me. Alright, get up. Put the taser away. Put the taser away.
Dispatch,
check your ID.
I need an ID check.
Hello, Craig Bryant.
84, no infractions on record.
Okay, well, he just tried to shoot me, so I'm pretty sure that's an infraction.
What have we got here?
Okay, so we are going to add evading arrest, which somehow does not count for some reason. I guess because he didn't... He saw me and engaged me, I guess. Assault. Mugging. Okay. And possession of a illegal weapon. Okay, there we go. You're under arrest. And there we go. I'll take that gun, please. Thank you. All right, back to it. Thank goodness for regenerating health. All right. Seems like we do generally get more strong evidence when we're responding to call-outs. Ooh, there's a time trial over here. Hold on, wait a minute. There's another part of the racing that I have not done. It's that pink icon on the map. Assault with a deadly weapon? Nah, racing is more important. So the time trials are the police having you do things because you're just practicing doing evasive driving or whatever. So this is almost a police sanctioned destruction race, I guess. Just smashing everything. It's fine. Just as long as we get it done in a minute and a half. Oh, God. The racing typically happens without cars on the streets, which that makes this a lot easier. Yeah, I definitely like the cruiser. Oh, shit. I definitely like the cruiser better. But it could be just because I'm used to it now. Yeah. I am much more precise with the cruiser. Ah. I'm not doing a little wiggly woo with it. Yeah, that time I knew when to turn. I'm a good driver. Boy, I hope this is going like this is streaming properly and it's not all janky. It looks like this is streaming okay. I really like the graphics here. Like, I know it's not perfect graphics, but the graphics kind of remind me of the original GTA. Honk. Wow, that was closer than I thought it was. Criminals don't stand a chance with you as their responder. Yeah, I'm a good. I am best police.
It's beer o'clock.
It's beer o'clock. Hell yeah. Where's my car? Okay, we'll just spawn a new one. Cool. Thanks for spawning it on the sidewalk. All right, jump in, Kelly. Yup, beer o'clock. Let's do this. I like how things are a little fast in this game, too, because in the other police officer game I keep referring to, you can do things after your shift, but you start getting penalized if you're out there too long. I don't know if you do in this game. But, like, one of the things in the other game as a police officer is if there's a car accident, you're responsible for interviewing everyone and figuring out what happened with the car accident, and the entire process can take literally 15 to 20 minutes of real time to do. And then you start getting penalized for being out there too long. It just doesn't feel good. Like here, everything happens pretty quickly because you're not responsible for just wandering around slowly doing things. You know, everything is quick. You're either chasing someone or in a car chase, or, you know, the interface to add offenses is quick. Like, everything's pretty streamlined in the Precinct, and I really enjoy it. And I want to get to level 20 so I can drive the super fast car, because that's why I do the job. Oh, Victim 3, Justice by 1,000 Cuts. Suspected extortionist found dead on subway tracks by Bree Bookman. Night safety project, parking violations. I need one more parking violation to unlock the zone. Oh, here's the helicopter one. Okay, I haven't done this yet, so we'll do a helicopter patrol.
Keep your head on a swivel.
I kind of assume there's not a lot to do, but let's see. I mean, because I can't think of what you do in the helicopter other than look for speeders, so, or, you know, keep the spotlight on them, so I'm not sure what to do here. So I guess I'm just going to wander. because I can helicopter around while helicoptering around. Can I land on the highway? Oh, cool. Okay. No, I can't land.
I've got a 1032 carjacking in progress.
Well, at least I watched that happen. Cool. I collected evidence. Erratic driving, I accept.
Fenwick intersection 2.
Oh, that was behind me. Hold on, I'm coming. I'm coming with my spotlight. There we go. Pull over, jerk. You're driving erratically, I guess. Yeah, it seems their morale doesn't go down until I'm actually yelling at them. So, the best thing to do here is just spam yell. We need a cruiser over here, please. Oh, now he's escalated. He's driving even more erratically. Okay. So, we need officer backup.
Calling ground support. Suspect is in custody.
Good deal. Alright. We're doing good here. Just keep flying around. Ledge is smiling, and I'm not sure why Ledge is smiling. Probably from the sheer chaos. So, this is fine. Okay. Another beautiful night in whatever city this is. Oh no! A drug deal is going down. Okay, I'm here. Oh, right, so... I guess I just need to, like, kind of keep my eye on both the guys. Okay, support options, cruiser backup.
10-4.
And support options, officer backup. They spawned on top of the fence, so they don't know how to get down there.
Request support.
I've been requesting support. They're spawning in weird places. Game?
Affirmative.
What do you want from me?
You gonna call backup?
I'm trying to call backup. Oh my god, game! Work with me. They spawned the riot van on top of the thing, so no one knows. No one's coming down here. Yeah. See, like I said, the game's got some jank. It is what it is. Yeah, so that guy's probably going to escape. So it goes. Or he's trying. I've almost got this guy's blue bar. Yeah, okay, there. So, officer backup. Yep, they spawned him on top, so that doesn't help anything.
Suspect has been apprehended. Good job.
Was he?
Spotlight on the target.
Trying to get the spotlight on the target. Oh, it got that guy. Okay. So this guy, I think the police are, or the on-ground officers are coming. Yeah, there's one. Okay, cool. Their pathfinding worked it out. All right, let's go. See, that's the thing. I know there's a lot of gamers who get really upset over jank and, you know, bugs or just weird design. If it's completely unfun, it's one thing, but I find this game fun even through the jank, so it is what it is. Come back here, car. I'm chasing you. I'm chasing you. Alright, we need... The hell? Why can't I support options? Oh, weird. Okay, whatever. It doesn't matter. The bar has to recharge. Pull over! I'm following you! Pull over! Okay, and now, spike strip, go.
Dispatch, I need backup here. We got you.
Roger.
We got you.
Units in pursuit. Stinger is deployed.
Oh, he dodged the spike strip. I see.
Suspect missed the spike.
Maybe they always did spawn correctly, and I just never noticed. There we go. Officer backup, please.
Roger that.
Hey, good job. Alright, heading back to my zone. Yeah, so the helicopter missions, this is peaceful, but I definitely prefer being more in the action with a game like this, because, you know, that's sort of the point, especially since this game's a bit arcadey.
Any available cars,
Oh.
citizens are reporting a driver showing signs of impairment
I got him.
on Port Holly Hill.
Come back here.
Control, hold up the progress in my...
Oh gosh, there were two crimes at once. There was a mugging and an erratic driver. Sorry, mugger. Or I guess sorry, victim of the mugger. I'm choosing to pursue the vehicle.
Spotted in
Need spike strip.
Litchfield.
Spike strip is ready.
Oh, he stopped. And immediately surrendered. Good deal. Officer backup, please. These missions are also extremely easy as a helicopter. You're just flying around. Like, there's not really a lot to do here. Which, again, I guess makes sense, because this isn't a war zone. You're not shooting from the helicopter.
All units, we have reports of a 1010 narcotics
I'm on it.
progress at Lacoima Bay.
Okay, good. They're up on top, so hopefully they won't get weird and glitchy now. Alright, need officer. Need second officer.
Copy that.
The officers you spawn in run a little faster than the suspects, so typically they'll catch up to them. Riot van, please. Yep, there's one here. Yep, they got him. Okay. This guy's resisting quite a bit. Officer, please.
Affirmative.
Yeah, there's 3 officers chasing this guy. There we go. The tackle has been made. Good job, team. How long is my frickin' patrol here? I guess I can just end my shift. I don't think you're penalized directly for just ending your shift too early. Yeah, there we go. Gun control campaign. The tourism board is alarmed by the increasing incidence of gun-related crimes, and a targeted campaign has been initiated to seize these weapons. So those are modifiers you can add to your shift, so you specifically go after certain crimes. The gun cleanup makes sense for what we're doing. We can probably gain some vital evidence if I do those missions. So let's go stop some gun crime. And if it's not available, we can just manually do it for ourselves. Night safety, parking violations, patrol, or speeding infractions. No. So custom shift, vehicle patrol. And then the variant is gun control campaign. To unlock next location, resolve 10 crimes in west of Verno North. Okay, we'll go there. At night, 8-hour shift.
Back on the grind.
Yeah, Kelly. Hope you enjoyed your night off while I was in a helicopter. But, things are going to get a little dicey now. The other thing with the gun control crimes is it probably means that we're going to have a lot of shootouts, and I'm going to bleed profusely. Okay, I want my fire extinguisher. Yeah, there we go. Good deal. Okay, no, Kelly. Okay, I mean, Nick. Okay. Let's head to west of Verno North. There was another police game I tried out for the channel even, called Enforcer, where it wanted to pretend you live the police lifestyle, and all that means is not only was there the cop part, but there was also, like, you would use your police salary. Oh my god!
Taking fire. Nothing to see over here. Look out.
Yeah.
Shots fired. Possible gang shootout.
Where's, how to, okay, there we go. Oh my god! Jesus!
Suspect is fleeing on foot. 10:53 at this location.
10-4.
Ah! God, the aiming in this game is not super great. Okay.
Drop the weapon. Runner, reach for the sky. You have the right to remain silent.
Okay. That worked. Now this guy's just trying to punch me for no apparent reason.
You got this, partner.
He's running. You have the right to remain silent.
Yeah, there's going to be Yeah, thank you, Kelly. Could you help with the arrests here, cuz I can handle everything else.
Hands up now.
That was a ragdoll. I just did a split on the corner of the wall, so that could not have felt good.
You have the right to remain silent.
Okay, is that everybody? Let's see. Neutralize the game. I mean, most of them aren't. Okay, Kelly is doing some work. He's over there dealing with... Never mind, he just ran by the guy who's in cuffs, so I don't know what was going on there. Alright. Give me the firearm. Okay.
Central.
Check ID.
1029 on the subject.
Checking database.
This is where the game slows down, too, where it's like... You have to check everyone's ID and search everyone for items. So, especially when you have manual charges on, this takes a minute. So... evading arrest, assault, wanted for attempted assault, okay, and then possession of illegal weapon and counterfeit goods. I guess that was enough. Okay. Call escort unit, there's him. You, ID.
Warrants check on an ID.
Oh, okay, I guess Kelly sees someone. Someone's 95 meters away.
They're clear.
So, I can run over there in a second. Okay, so you had evading arrest, assault, and possession of counterfeit. No, just weapons. Okay, that's it for you. So call escort unit. All right. Okay, let's go after this other person who's over here apparently.
Police officer, no one move.
Okay. Cover the body.
Dispatch to 84.
Go ahead, dispatch.
An anonymous caller has requested your presence at a payphone near St. Harry's.
What?
Correct. They said they will call the payphone shortly.
Okay, thanks, dispatch.
An anonymous caller is going to call a payphone by the hospital, and that overrode everything else I'm doing and also turned off the clock. So this is a story quest of some kind. Kelly, get in the car. Kelly, get in the car. Kelly? Okay, I mean, that's fine, I guess. Wait, why are there 2 people in my car other than me? Kelly, why did you put him in our car? Like, we've got things to do. I mean, I guess I can take him back to the police station. That's fine. Excuse me, garbage truck. I've got to go answer... Screw this. Oh, damn it. Alright, it's fine. I just swapped some paint. Okay. I have to get the anonymous phone call, everybody. That's more important than literally everything else we're doing, apparently. Oh, sorry. Okay, I'm here. What's up? Oh, there's the... Okay. Let's see what's going on.
Officer Cordell, I presume.
Speaking. Who's this?
Well, according to the newspapers, I am now known as the Theatrical Killer. How fitting that I should call you outside the operating theater. Listen carefully.
Boo.
You have one opportunity to save my next target from becoming another lifeless body. But you'll have to think fast. I'm at the Stadium of Gladiators. Come and join me, but don't go into overtime.
So, what? Oh shit, I've got to go somewhere. Okay, get in the car.
I've got a lead on Theatrical Killer. I'm en route to the Coliseum.
No, not that. No, put her back. What is happening? Nick, get in the fucking car. All right, let's go. Excuse me. Excuse me, everybody. I'm driving quickly and absolutely safely, and no one needs to question that. Sorry. Call your insurance, it's fine. Okay. Thread the needle. Okay. I should be able to get there in 40 seconds. This is cool. You probably can't hear it because I have the volume down, but the siren is starting to die because I've given the car so much damage. See, that red and blue against the wall is just cool. I like the lighting effect.
Gallop over to the square of horses. Hurry up. That's my tax dollars at work.
Okay. Electric Avenue Square. Got it. Let's go. Let's go. Come on, we gotta hurry. Yeah, the siren is all glitchy because I've damaged the car so much. Alright, it's fine. God, the 2 suspects in the back seat are on the ride of their lives right now. I'm gonna override the GPS. I see a faster route. Excuse me, pardon me. Don't ignore the lights and sirens, folks. Get out of the way. Alright.
Far too slow. The city should dock your wages. Get here fast, or this dummy will get it.
The docks.
Because he said dock your pay? Alright. Why do I have a feeling it's Bree Bookman? That'd be a hell of a twist. Alright. The siren is so fucked up right now. Okay. We're here at the docks. Oh, God. That was a solid piece of whatever it was. Wood? Alright. I'm here. That is a crash test dummy.
He set this up. It's fake.
Search for evidence. He's been there.
You know what? That's not incorrect. Oh, part of the calling card. The literal calling card.
That should be enough to piece together. Meet me back at the precinct.
On my way.
That's cool. I have to admit, I am actually interested to see where this part of the story goes. Did the trunk? Yeah, my trunk lid fell off. Again, this is all probably fine. I can just get a new car when I'm at the precinct. And I can drop off these 2 chuckle fucks while I'm there, too. Since I need to, get them booked. Alright. Yeah, I definitely prefer the cruiser. The cruiser is a little lighter than, the station wagon. So it turns a bit sharper, but I definitely prefer the faster acceleration. Okay. Another episode of Pyro plays GTA. Look. It was an emergency, or whatever. Alright. There we go. Everyone out of the car. Get the suspect on your side, Kelly. Kelly? Kelly, get the suspect on your side, Kelly. Thank you, Kelly. Alright, let's go. Let's go, everybody. Into the precinct with you. You, take them. Barbara Williams. I think you get more experience points for booking them, right? You get like 250? It didn't give me any there. Well, whatever, it doesn't matter. Alright, let's go talk to Ferreira.
Let's take a look at these fragments. I always hated jigsaw puzzles as a kid.
What if
There's
we
4
rearrange
pieces!
them? Like this.
That's it. The scales of justice.
So what does it mean? The killer is judge and jury?
I'll dig into it. Good work, Cordell.
Okay, great. Is that it? I guess that's it. I guess we're back on our normal task now. Guess I'll leave everything to everyone else. My car should be fully healed now. Yay! Boy, those mechanics sure... Oh, wait, no, it's not. It is very much not fully healed. It's fine. There is a repair thingy right over here, so... We'll just, Oops. Oops. We'll just... There we go. Now everything's fine. Alright, let's get back to the action. Down over here. Then continue our gun control campaign. Alright. Wow, we only drove a quarter mile during that entire thing. I mean, we only drove a quarter mile in...
I have a visual on a mugging underway.
84 received.
Wow, that was quick. He surrendered real fast. But I got vital evidence.
Remain silent.
And that's what we need. We need the vital evidence.
Dispatch.
All right, let's see your ID. It's Adrian Jones.
Stand by. All clear on that search. No criminal
Search for
history.
items. He's got counterfeit money and a weapon that we picked up. Okay, so add offenses. On foot. Mugging. Possession of illegal weapon. Possession of counterfeit money. And you are arrested. And call in a unit. Okay, cool. Back to it. Okay. Look at that. That one was nice and smooth. That one makes it look like I actually know what I'm doing and that I'm a professional. Speed limit 55. I'm going 105. That's probably less than safe. Excuse me, everybody.
Attention all units, we have reported
Aggravated burglary. Yeah, we got it.
Jonasville.
Okay. There is a certain joy in the way the game moves. Like, even though the physics are wonky, it is fun driving around town. That is a— oh my god!
Look out, partner. Vehicle fire. Take him down.
Okay.
Hands up now. Shots fired.
Yeah, no kidding, Kelly. I don't think I need you to tell me shots were— who the fuck is shooting me from this side? Ugh. God, you can't take cover just anywhere. Ugh. Civilians, you may want to avoid this street for a moment. Kelly, stop crossing me up, Kelly.
Support is standing by.
We got a vehicle fire here. Police, drop it now. Police officer, no one move.
Get out of there.
Arrest her. You have the right to remain silent.
Holy crap. Every time you open your mouth, the game shuts it. Yes, very accurate.
Control, check this one for crimes.
Okay, Tyne Lansing. Good God.
84
ID is clean. Again, she's gonna have some charges now. Alright.
Take that.
Yup. Okay. So, add offenses, on foot, evading arrest, assault, possession of illegal weapon. I guess that's it. There is no crime specifically against cops. Okay. You're arrested. And call an escort unit. Alright, let's try to collect the evidence that was just strewn about. Okay, the situation got resolved, but you can still, like, we need to cover the bodies. That gets you experience points. And we want to collect the evidence, because any of these evidences could be a vital evidence that helps us in the next part of the MSQ. But it seems this is just a gun situation. How's my car doing? You know, I'm no mechanic, but I don't think this is entirely drivable anymore. So we're gonna have to spawn in a new car. Oh yeah, I never dealt with this guy. Let's get the weapon. Oh, his body's covered. Kelly must have gotten him. Okay. Alright, back to work. Thank goodness this game doesn't simulate the paperwork. Alright. Okay. Wow, you really do... I'm so impressed that, like, you get to really customize what kind of day you have. Like, one of the things you can do is look for, or the mayor wants you to clean up the city literally. So most of the crimes that you see are vandalism, very low-level stuff. But I guess if we're going after gun control, we are literally asking for that kind of action. So you really do get to... Is that gunshots? I thought I heard gunshots. Oh, vandalism.
Down here.
Received.
You are not resisting arrest. Good. Okay.
Copy that.
Hook 'em and book 'em, kid.
Did you just push me?
You have the right to remain silent.
Dude, I was just gonna fine you until you pushed me.
Central.
Let me see your ID. Chad Warren. Who smells of alcohol?
All clear on that search. No criminal
Search for
history.
items. He's got a weapon on him. Oh, that's why you didn't want me to search you. Okay. So, add offenses. On foot. Vandalism. Evading arrest because you pushed me. Possession crimes of illegal weapon. Arrest. Call escort unit. But we got vital evidence against the Jawhead. So yeah, this is working out. Come on in the car. All right, Kelly, let's go. See if we can find any more stuff. So this has been a pretty successful shift. I'm seeing all those icons down there. Ah! Sorry.
Patrol, we had a 911 report of a drug buy in progress.
Got it.
Carlito.
Sorry, Van. Going after the drug deal. God, this is just like Raphael said. I am just literally on the other side of the law on this one. Okay.
Cuff him up, boot.
You have the right to remain silent.
I will never get over ragdolling someone as a
I
tackle.
need a warrants check on an ID.
Received. Checking now.
All right.
84, no infractions on record.
Cool. Switchblade. That's why you ran. Okay. So add offenses on foot. What were you doing? You were doing a drug deal, so contraband trafficking, evading arrest, and possessing an illegal weapon. All right. You are arrested. Call escort unit. And we got vital evidence for the Crimsons. The Crimson Serpents. Excellent. So we've been doing pretty good here. Yep, 2 pieces of evidence for the Jawheads, 1 piece of evidence for the Serpent on this shift. Okay. You get out of my car. I'm not going to take you all the way in, so we'll just put you here and we'll call an escort unit. Okay. Let's go, Kelly. Excuse me, civilians. All right. Anything else?
1031 robbery in Warhurst.
All right, I got it.
Control, we're on it.
Got an aggravated burglary. Oh, God, I looked at the map and didn't see the car. I mean, it's his fault. He was probably impeding me on the other side of the road. Okay, hold on, I'm coming. That is a lot of cars. I mean, people.
Drop the piece, scuzzbag. Take her down.
Yeah, that's what I figured was gonna happen.
Shots fired.
Kelly is just tanking the enemies since he can't be hurt. His entire deal is he's just standing there and taking the bullets. Allowing me to kind of maneuver around. Kelly, Kelly, you gotta stop crossing me up, dude.
He's running.
Is he?
Cuff him up, boot.
This is your only warning.
You got him? Alright, thank you, Kelly.
You have the right to remain silent.
I'll get everyone else cuffed here real quick.
You have the right to remain silent.
Oh, I can call for support? Officer backup.
At my location.
Copy.
You have the right to remain silent.
Okay, the officer showed up, but what are they doing? Oh, okay, the officer handles the... Alright, cool. I didn't know that was a thing. So you can call for backup and basically have the other officer handle the custody while you... Okay, that absolutely makes sense. So now I can go after the runner. Wow, it's almost like I should work with my other fellow officers. Okay, that was unnecessary. Alright, we're...
Drop the piece, scuzzbag. Police officer, no one move.
Alright.
You have the right to remain silent.
Cool. Alright, so if I... Okay, I can't call for support now. Probably because this is the last guy.
Control.
Okay, so that's how to handle it when they run in opposite directions. You have to call for support. That makes sense. The game never really told me that.
What have we got here?
Alright, so you were evading arrest, assault, you were wanted for a hit and run, and you possessed an illegal weapon. Yes, okay. You are under arrest. And now... Suspect injured unlawfully and 4 suspects escaped. What do you mean 4 suspects escaped? Did I need to call in the riot van? Because I walked away from them?
Copy.
I disagree with you, game. I believe I did that perfectly correctly. Alright. Are we done? Yeah, it's after the shift. Let's... Beer o'clock. Okay. Oops. Alright. Dang it. My bumper's halfway falling off the car now. This is probably everyone else's fault but mine. Okay. I really like this game. Like, I really want to 100% this game. I don't think I'm going to Path to Platinum it, but I guess we'll see. I only want to do one Path to Platinum game at once, and we're doing Dark Cloud, of course. So... But, like, if I finish Dark Cloud and I'm only, like, 2 achievements away in this game or something like that, I would probably Path to Platinum it. Looking at the clock, we've got time for one more shift. I was hoping to do one more major case, but... Looks like... I will not have enough evidence. Still a pretty decent amount of XP. I haven't cashed in my XP in a minute, so... What... I don't need an AK-47 out on the streets, man. I'm good with my police issue M4. There's also a sniper rifle-ish. It's basically like an M1 Garand, which seems a little excessive for the police, but, you know, it's fine. Things get a little rough, as you saw. Alright, let's do, I don't think I've done any speeding shifts. Do we have speeds? No, but I will... Okay. To unlock next okay, so we're going to do vehicle patrol, speeding infractions, west of Verno North, start time. We haven't done any afternoon shifts. Let's do that. So I unlock the next location after 10 crimes here, and we've done 4. So hopefully we can catch like 6 speeders and open up a new location. And also hopefully catching speeders is going to somehow give me vital evidence so I can continue the... I'm just going to go. Kelly will teleport in. Hopefully we can get some vital evidence and get a little closer to the next MSQ. This is what I just want to do all day. Especially, I mean, that's how I play games anyway, but like... Since I'm very momentum-based, it's like, I want to just play this now. I'm not gonna stop you for littering. It's fine. You know what? You're forgiven. Don't litter again. Okay. No, we don't... No. Okay. Just gonna stick to the highways and hope I catch a speeder or two. You can also just randomly run plates. So we'll just randomly run this taxi cab. Oh shit, he's speeding. Wait a minute.
Reporting a speeding vehicle at our coordinates.
Oh, he's trying to run. Hey, get back here. You speeder?
Suspect vehicle identified on Westview Bay.
Oh gosh. Whoa, whoa, whoa! He just hit like 4 people. Alright, well... They also get to turn a little sharper than I do. I think that's another problem I've got, because in GTA, when you're pursuing someone, you can sort of see how they're going to turn. These guys just turn on a dime. Yeah, there we go. Okay, he's stuck.
He's crashed.
They ditched the vehicle.
Understood.
Cuff him up.
The right to remain silent.
Okay, sir. Let's see what happened here.
Dispatch, I need a warrants check on an ID.
Received. Checking now.
All right.
Flagged in the system. They're clear.
You got anything on you? No. Are you drunk? So you were clean, you had no priors, you just didn't want to be stopped for speeding? So I guess? Well, now you've got the hit and run. That didn't count. It didn't count that he hit people. Wow, I guess all the civilians managed to dive out of the way of his car. I disagree with you, game. Alright, you're under arrest. Call escort unit. Okay. Alright, excuse me, folks. Pardon me. Alright. Excuse me, people. Alright, we're going. I think you need a doctor. You hit your head too many times. Yeah, Cordell has been hucking himself at... The fact that he's got such a beautiful jawline, even after all of this, is pretty shocking. Okay, white car. Let me run your plate.
HQ, this is Kelly. I need a plate check.
I'm just gonna randomly run a plate.
Search returned with
Oh shit!
10-4, dispatch. We'll take it from here. On our
Get
way, dispatch.
get out of the car. You're under arrest. Oh, I have to add an offense. Right. So you are... Okay, vehicular homicide. Alright, check your ID.
Dispatch, I need an ID check.
Checking database for records.
Wow, I'm surprised he didn't run. Oh, there he goes. Nice try, Kelly. Yeah, what do you think I'm doing? No, 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 no. You are making this so much worse.
Book him, Dano.
Alright.
You have the right to remain silent.
Okay, Dick. Let's try this again. Search for items. Use breathalyzer.
Okay, they're sober.
Alright. Well, now you're going to be adding a carjacking to your list. Okay, so motor vehicle theft is when they steal a car and it didn't have a driver. Carjacking is when they steal a car and it did have a driver. But they are not the same charge. Interesting. Okay, whatever. Oh, and now evading arrest because you're a dickhole. Alright. Call an escort unit. Okay. Come on, Kelly. God. There is so much crime in this city that has a name I don't remember. Okay. Excuse me. Pardon me. Sorry. Need to get away so all of those cars despawn and then the traffic can start moving again.
Any available units? Street vendors are reporting a possible narcotics
Drug
sale
deal? Nah. I'm
Lafayette.
still looking for speeders. Drug deal is fine. Okay, we're gonna randomly target this white car
Central,
and run its plate.
1028.
Received. Checking now. 84, no infractions on
Plate is
record.
clean. Okay. Come here, purple van. Do you have anything I need to worry about? Oh, he's a speeder.
Registration check.
Checking database for records. Search returned with an active warrant.
Oh! Okay. Alright, so you need to step out of your car. Alright,
Control,
ID.
check this one for priors.
Affirmative, stand by. Record
Check items. Okay, he just pushed me, so we're gonna have to tackle his ass. Okay, I didn't have to worry about it. Good job, Kelly. Kelly, are you gonna cuff him? What?
Stop resisting.
Arrest him. You have the right to remain silent.
Did I need to cuff him, Kelly? Did you run out of handcuffs? Okay, get up, buddy. Okay, so search for items. Oh, you have a drugs on you. I see. Okay, so evading arrest. Wanted for evading arrest, he already was. Possession of narcotics. And I think he was speeding also? Yes. Alright, cool. You are under arrest. Call for escort unit. Alright, let's go, Kelly. We're doing pretty well here in this district. We're really cleaning up the town. One speeder at a time. Alright. You! I randomly see you. Let's run your plate.
84 requesting a plate run.
Received. Checking now. Nothing flagged in the system. They're clear.
Okay. Bye, taxi. You drive safe now. How do I blip? I guess like that? I thought there was a shortcut key to blip my lights. I don't remember.
HQ, this is Kelly. I need a plate check.
Checking database for records. All clear on that search. No criminal history.
Okay. You, orange car. How about you?
Dispatch, I need a vehicle registration check.
There were complaints in the Steam reviews, too, that you have to, like, hold position during a plate check, which seems weird to me. Like, it makes sense to me that you would want to hold position and tail a car that you're running.
All clear on that search. No criminal history.
Central, requesting a 1028.
Affirmative, stand by. Nothing flagged in the system. They're clear.
Wow. Alright, I think everyone's behaving themselves in this section. Okay.
Individual illegally dumping trash.
Oh, you double tap the left bumper. That's how to do it. Okay. No, don't commandeer the vehicle.
You. Hey. Stop there. Move
Control,
along.
we're on it.
Is
You
he...
okay, buddy?
The fuck is happening here?
Hey.
Get... Okay. Check
Dispatch,
ID.
I need an ID check.
Received. Checking now.
I don't have probable cause to rip him out of his vehicle right now, so... use breathalyzer. Oh, he's super drunk. Okay, now I have cause to get him out of his car. He's one of the serpents. Search for items. Wow, he is super drunk right now. Okay. I guess you're good. So, on-foot crime is littering. Vehicle crime is driving under the influence, and I guess that's it. Oh wait, I can also order him, I think, to unlock the trunk. So let's see if there's anything in his trunk. Oh, he has a drugs, and it was considered vital evidence. I eat pigs for breakfast. Yes, sir. I also like bacon and sausage. However, what I don't like is the weed, so you are under arrest. What the fuck? Call for escort unit. Hurry, hurry, hurry. You have the right to remain silent. I don't fully understand. Oh, this was a passenger in the car. So they technically possess narcotics also. I see. Okay, Barbara Lafferty, who has a warrant for vehicular homicide, apparently.
Good catch.
And drugs. I don't know why I breathalyzed you. You were a passenger,
Okay,
so it didn't
that's
matter.
over.
Okay, so vehicle crimes, evading arrest, vehicular homicide, and possession of the sticky icky. All right, you are under arrest. Call for escort unit. Okay, another successful anti-criming. Look at how good we're doing. See, I'm precisely one good police. I don't know about Kelly, but was that car smoking? Wait a minute. Hold on. Oh, that's a garbage truck. It's just smoking because it's burning diesel. Yeah, hold on, hold on. Yep, I'm just trying to drive back to the situation. I accept. Oh, it's over there. Okay, hold on. Just trying to... I just made a third lane. It's fine. Alright. Excuse me, everyone. Trying to police here. You! Don't move! What did I just say?
Cuff him up. You have the right to remain silent.
Okay. So, see, this is where I'm confused. Do I leave that to Kelly?
84 Adam, requesting backup.
Okay, so I called for an officer to help me. So I'm going to assume the officer is over there to help. You missed there, Kelly. Oh, God, carjacking.
He's running. You're out of options, dirtwad.
There we go.
You have the right to remain silent.
Okay. So...
We've got a vehicle.
Interaction.
Acknowledged.
Control, check this one for priors.
Yeah, I should probably get out of the middle of the street to do this.
All clear on that search. No criminal history.
Alright, here. Come over here.
Relax, will ya? Central, we have a visual on a 1053. Stand by.
Affirmative.
And then I guess the guy in the green car hit the guy who I'm dealing with right now. So that's technically a crime.
Okay, they're sober.
Alright, so you did a carjacking and an evading arrest. I originally caught you for burglary. And I think that's it. So you are under arrest. Call escort unit.
We have a vehicle accident in my 20.
Okay, you, I'm gonna forgive you.
Central, we'll take that.
So I'm gonna just let you go.
Did you forget to find them?
Oh, I lost experience points for just... Okay, well, it's fine. I'm just gonna take your car. Come on in, Kelly. Alright. I love that you can just take another patrol vehicle and it just changes the number on the roof magically. And then, like, that's your car now. I just drove by my first car, but now I have this other magic car, which is great. Lots of streamline interface tweaks on this. Oops. Oops. Oh, God. Sorry. Guys, look. I'm a good driver, and just because it doesn't seem apparent right now doesn't mean it's not true. That red car was driving a little fast. Hold on a minute. Come here, red car.
Control 84 requesting a plate run.
I kind of don't like the way he was driving for... Oh.
It's beer o'clock. Control, we're on it.
84, no infractions on record.
Have your ID, please.
I need an ID check.
Paul and Enriquez.
Nothing flagged in the system. They're clear.
Okay. Are you drunk? Okay, I have no reason to order him out. So here's a fine. Vehicle speeding and issue fine. Okay. There you go. Please pay it at court. All right, let's go, Kelly. It's beer o'clock. I fine him for speeding, and he gets to see me not only pass him, but run a red light and make an illegal pass. This is, the most realistic game I've ever played. Oops. Oops. Okay. Alright, so I say that is a job well done in whatever city we're in. So I'm going to continue investigating crimes because I don't feel good today. I feel so not good, I almost called off the stream. So now that we're done here, I am going to continue playing this and then probably take a nap and go to bed early. So thank you all very much for watching. I forgot to mention I do have links to this game in the video description if you want to police also. I wish it was multiplayer, but it's fine that it's not. And it is an enjoyable blue-collar police simulator, the first good one that has been released, while all other police simulators have either been to So, but if there's enough demand, I will play the one also that we were talking about earlier, but it's a lot more boring. So, thank you all very much for watching, like I said. And I will see you on Monday as we continue our path to Platinum with Dark Cloud 2. And otherwise, I will see you next Saturday for another random stream here on Streaming Saturdays. Bye, everybody!